trust. That really shouldn't be the goal. The goal should be to build a community of trustworthy people. And the reason why I say that is because if you have a network and a community of trustworthy people, things can go wrong at the company level. Things can go wrong with the corporate brand, but if that trust between people is really strong, you have some immunity. You see that with Airbnb, right? You see, all kinds of horrors. There was a story in the paper at the weekend of the drug den and prostitutes, and everything that could go wrong has gone wrong, even death, a tree falling on someone's head. But the company survives because they have this really strong community of trust. So the way that we do this is actually similar to the way that we think about trustworthiness in real life. So, people can say, well, how do you know when you trust someone? And they'll say, oh, I can feel it. I can feel if they're a trustworthy person. That's not really a great way to assess trust. So when you actually think about trust, it can be broken down, the way I think about it is trustworthiness has 3 ingredients, 3 dimensions. The first is, are you competent? So do you have the skills, the experience, the expertise to say what you're going to do? Say you can do what you say you're going to do. The second is, are you reliable? Can I depend on you? Time is often used as a really important measure of reliability. This is why on many sites you start to see responsiveness. He's 4 minutes away, or he responds in 12 hours, or he responds in 3 minutes. So reliability, how reliable and dependable are you? And then the third, which is honesty. And to be totally honest, this is the hardest trait to measure. Because what you're trying to measure is someone's intentions towards you. You're trying to assess whether they care about you and the outcome. Now, the interesting thing about trustworthiness is that we used to use different trust signals. We used to use different trust proxies. So the simplest way I can explain this is in the institutional age, for a long time, our trust proxies were licenses, right? Taxi licenses. I just finished a whole batch of interviews in New York of taxis paying more than $1 million for their medallion license that is now worthless. And they cannot understand this picture. They cannot understand how people trust someone's profile, someone's reputation, someone's review and rating more than a traditional taxi license. How did this thing become irrelevant so quickly? And this is what is amazing about these trust signals, is that if you look at these profiles, there is so much information in them. Verification. Is this person who they say they are in the real world? Social connections. How are they connected to people that you know, or that I know, or that have something in common? So the interesting thing about these trust profiles is that they actually require effort. So if I go onto this page and I see Charlie and then I see Charlie, which one am I going to trust more? Trust requires effort. The other interesting thing is that language and messaging become really important. So I love it when people request my home and I get everything from, yo, your pad in Coogee looks great. I'd like to use it for New Year's Eve. All the way through to this very long essay, right? I trust something in between. So there's this whole language of trust that we're starting to understand in the digital world. And the real game changer is these reviews and ratings, because trust is a really hard thing to assess. So the measure of trust is reputation. Reputation is the sum of what a community thinks of you.